important thing to point out here is that what especially for the fans listening to this, what you guys are going to see today is, and this is, it's not a coordinated effort. If you're a conspiracy theorist, there's coordinated efforts to put out narratives and stuff. That's not the deal here. What this is, the current cutting edge.
This is what is being done.
This is what experts in strength and conditioning do. This is what's done with the most successful athletes and teams in the world.
Right.
So when we're here talking about fundamental principles like getting stronger, and it's easy to dismiss because we have one tool, which is the barbell, to get stronger. When you're watching these videos, you have to ask yourself, and anybody's capable of doing this, you have to ask yourself, is this person displaying something, an attribute that they already have, or are they developing an athletic skill? When we talk about developing an athletic skill, we're going to do that through getting stronger, and we've made all the arguments for why that is over and over and over again. Yes. So is this a display of innate or already developed athletic activity?
So once you get past, let me back up a little bit. We got to get past the fitness thing because we're not concerned with fitness. Fitness is an industry. Fitness is what you do on the way home from work. All right, it's exercising. It's going in and using the machines in a big gym, paying your dues, trying to stay out of the way, not demanding much of time from the staff. All right? If you decide to go past fitness, then you're going to have to make a decision about what you want to train for. All right? Now, a person who goes to 2 marathons a year and enters in marathon has decided to be a competitive runner. And that is a type of training. It is a different type of training than we do, and I would argue that it is, in terms of your health, our way works a lot better than that. But if you've decided to compete, or you've decided to approach your training at a level that would allow you to compete, were you to decide to do so, then we're not talking about fitness, we're talking about some type of training. Now, since we do strength training, we're concerned about getting you stronger. The media, on the other hand, is concerned with showing you flashy things that look interesting, because that's just the nature of the media. That's what they do, is they show you interesting things so that you'll stay tuned, so that you'll click on their shit and then look at it. All right? And what we're going to show you today is a collection of little videos that completely miss the point. This is not training. This is what is called functional training. Functional training has won the argument. I'm sorry, but we lost the argument. Functional training won the argument with the weight of the media. That's how it's been done. All right. Functional training is inventing new ways to make something other than force production be the variable in the exercise you're doing. And usually it's balance. Now, like Nick said, what you're going to see are a bunch of videos of extremely talented athletes that were extremely talented athletes before they engaged in the stupid bullshit that you're going to watch them do on these videos. These people have been recruited by other people who know what to look for when they're trying to find athletic talent to send to a D1 school or to a professional team. Recruiters know what to look for, and what they look for is athletic talent. Now, gifted natural athletes have a few things in common, okay? They all have a big vertical jump. They're all explosive. Their neuromuscular systems are very, very efficient. They can recruit more motor units into a contraction very, very quickly than you can. That's why they are professional athletes and you are not. I mean, being honest, D1 athletes are professional athletes. professional athletes, usually the vast majority of the time, are natural athletes. Natural athletes have big verticals. They have got very good hand, foot, and eye coordination. They're very good at reading things around them in the environment and reacting to them quickly. By virtue of the fact that their neuromuscular systems are very efficient, they are stronger than you are. They are stronger than you are when they're 12 years old. Natural athleticism is visible in kids. And you all know that. We all went to high school. We know who these freak athletes were when we were in high school. Remember those guys on the football team that were just better at this shit than we were? They're born that way. And the recruiter's job is to find these guys. Right now, when he finds these guys and they're on the team, what should the strength and conditioning coach be doing? As opposed to what do they do? Well, what they should do is take these athletic specimens, these freaks, these genetic freaks, natural athletes, and make them stronger than they are now. Because if you got a guy with a 36-inch vertical, a genetic freak, and he's only squatting 315, we haven't even tapped his potential. We hadn't even started with him. We haven't even opened the door with a guy like that. Because a guy like that can be squatting 495 in about 8 or 9 months. And if he's squatting 315 versus 495, how much harder can he hit you if we take you squat from 315 to 495? And I say 315 because a lot of these guys just walk in off the street able to squat 315 without any training at all. That's how much better they are than us, right? But it's your job to reveal to everybody his potential. And his potential cannot be realized if you don't make him much stronger, which you ought to be able to do if you are a strength and conditioning coach. This week on Starting Strength Radio, we are going to talk about the media and the media's impact on your perception of fitness and training and strength training. Specifically, we're going to be talking about functional training. We're going to show you some videos. So this is not something you're going to want to listen to on the audio version. You need to be watching this one because we're going to show you some interesting things. And we're going to make our case about strength training versus functional training. And I think you're going to want to see this thing. Join us this time on Starting Strength Radio.